Travelling an hour from central Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, we reach the suburbs and the traffic gradually eases. Eventually, ours is the only vehicle left as we enter the military zone, heading towards a shooting range, which has become a tourist attraction. An open building contains a group of excited Chinese tourists, adults and children, shooting guns, an activity in which it's difficult to engage in their homeland. Dozens of firearms, including AK-47s and M16s, are displayed on a bamboo-clad wall at the end of the open hall. Today, weapons, which were once in the hands of grim reapers snatching away millions of Cambodian lives during the Khmer Rouge era, have now become a business, attracting tourists and generating income for Cambodians.
AK-47.
AK-47.
Okay. What about this one is M16. Oh, okay. And this one?
Uzi.
Uzi. This or this one? This one. Okay. And what about M60?
No.
No? And this one?
Okay.
We choose the M16 to experience the thrill. Believe it or not, this is our first time holding a gun. Guns are not, however, the only option to heighten the excitement on this tour. Mills bombs are also on offer. The price for the experience of throwing these bombs is $100 each. If clients want to try it, the range staff will drive them to another open area, where they'll start by practicing with stones to get used to the action of throwing a grenade. Many shooting ranges in Cambodia welcome tourists. The operators understand that their target customers crave the excitement that satisfies a primal human instinct. In response to this desire, guns and bombs are sometimes not enough. Some shooting ranges even offer live targets like cattle. Real guns, real bombs, and real deaths are popular selling points among foreign tourists. This is another form of tourism, which doesn't rely on ancient temples or indigenous cultures as its main attractions. Apart from the shooting tour, offering a quasi-warfare experience, another form of tourism, different from anything we've seen elsewhere, is a tour showcasing poverty. The Cambodia photo tour takes us to places known only to locals, where the images captured have stories behind them. This tour combines guidance on camera use and photographic techniques from professionals, such as Michael Klinkhammer, a Dutch photographer who relocated to Cambodia in 2015. Before the tour begins, Michael explains today's program, including the do's and don'ts.
Interact in a positive manner with the local people. So if you feel there is a tension or there is people they don't want to be photographed, it's mostly about body language. So that when they turn their shoulder to you or they put their hand, so you know they don't want to be photographed. Don't push it. Another thing is if you know that people don't care to be photographed, it's okay. Don't go over the limit. Don't take like 100 pictures, and don't put the camera right in their face. Keep some sort of distance. Also here in Cambodia, it's a Buddhist country, and when we visit pagodas, take off your hat, be respectful for the tradition and the religion.
The main transport on this tour is a tuk-tuk, a motorized three-wheeler that navigates the congested traffic in Phnom Penh with agility, while providing open views of the surroundings. Our first stop is a temple, where Michael has us practice photographing various objects, including the towering golden pagoda, tree leaves, and cats. Photography tips and principles for beginners are interspersed with a brief history and details about the location. We venture behind the temple, into the monks' living quarters, to capture their daily activities, including those of novices and temple boys. These areas aren't typically included in regular tours and are rarely stumbled upon by tourists. While we travel to our next destination, our questions about the tour's origins are answered.
Because Phnom Penh is a great place to be, but the attractions are a little bit limited. It's the city itself,
Right.
and then most people go to see the killing fields, the Khmer Rouge,
Yeah.
and that's pretty depressing. But it's worth going there, but then they think, okay, I like to take pictures, even if they don't take pictures, it's actually a nice tour, because you can, go to places you will not go there by yourself.
At Oruse Market, our next stop, Michael leads us through small alleys that unveil the unadorned daily lives of Phnom Penh residents. These are genuine scenes that unfold daily, rarely witnessed by outsiders. We don't linger, as the highlight of today's tour is the next destination. The Stung Minche landfill slum, once the largest waste disposal site in Cambodia, spanning the equivalent of 76 football fields. This place has been aptly named Hell on Earth.
So this is part of the tour?
No, not really. It's only on request.
Okay.
So when I feel that people are genuinely interested in social issues, and some people come to my tour and they've been working as volunteers, and so then I can bring them here to get a sense of another reality of life in Cambodia.
Hundreds of families used to spend their days foraging on this massive burning rubbish heap, replenished daily with 900 tons of Phnom Penh's garbage. Danger lurks all around us. Toxic waste smouldered under the midday sun, concealing lethal sinkholes. Dump trucks rumble through, posing a constant threat to those waste pickers. In February 2009, tragedy struck here, when a 16-year-old girl lost her life crushed by a falling bin. Due to air pollution concerns, the Cambodian government ordered its permanent closure in 2009 and relocated the dump outside the capital. Several families still reside here, though, forming a community. These people eke out a living from the trash, and tourists flock to observe and photograph them, with their poverty and living conditions serving as the tour's main attraction. As this form of tourism increases, critics voice concerns over the slum tours, viewing them as a violation of the residents' privacy. Comparisons are drawn to having strangers barge into one's home, taking close-up photographs without consent, and then disseminating those images on social media. Michael has a different perspective, though.
It's a human human interaction. It's your respect to them and their respect to you, and they feel acknowledged. Hey, we're here. We're survivors. I don't think they even think like that. They just think you're funny with your camera.
If you want to see more great content from all over the world, please like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
Hello. Subscribe. It's today.
Just a few steps further, a group of men in this community, lounging and drinking alcohol in front of their homes, welcome us warmly, like hospitable hosts, inviting us to join them for a drink. As we are about to leave Stung Minche, two young girls run up to greet us with bright smiles. While some might view our presence and photography as an invasion of their privacy, or a violation of their rights, from what we witness, they're completely unfazed when encountering unfamiliar foreigners. They appear pleased to have tourists visit their home amidst the heaps of trash. Not only are they being observed and photographed, but they also have the opportunity to observe the outsiders who've entered their home. If they had cameras, perhaps they would take pictures of the tourists in return. More than 4 decades after the genocide, Cambodia is still rebuilding. With tourism being a crucial and highly competitive industry, operators strive to promote unique and distinctive attractions to draw in as many customers as possible. The lingering effects of the war, whether they be firearms, bombs, or poverty, have become marketable commodities. In a world where everything is commercialized, the tourism industry has succeeded in turning these into products, regardless of their violent and unpleasant nature.
Oh!